PNM loses Watts to UNC, former executive member to run against Foster in La Horquetta. Former People's National Movement, PNM, La Horquetta Talparo constituency executive chairman Philip Watts is now the United National Congress's candidate for the constituency and will be contesting against incumbent PNM MP Foster Cummings in the forthcoming general election. The UNC yesterday announced ex-PN Watts as its 9th candidate after he was screened last week. The UNC, which is contesting 39 Trinidad seats out of the total 41 seats in T&T, had announced only 8 candidates up to recently. Watts was the PNM's constituency executive chairman for La Horquetta Talparo for 14 years. He served under former PNM MP Maxi Cuffey and for some time under current MP Cummings. In announcing Watts' candidacy yesterday, the UNC described the La Horquetta Talparo seat as marginal for the upcoming 2025 general elections. We are confident that Mr. Watts will finally provide constituents with real representation and progress, which the incumbent has so conspicuously failed to do, said UNC Pro Kirk Maghu. Maghu submitted Watts' biography, which stated that he is an established businessman with 23+ years in leadership, business, project management, and politics. He is specialized in strategic planning and management, has successfully driven growth and development in a wide range of business and political endeavors locally and abroad. Philip is passionate about community and youth development and has sponsored and dedicated years to being a leader in the innovation of impactful initiatives that empower individuals and strengthen communities, the UNC said. It added, his expertise in navigating complex corporate and political landscapes makes him a dynamic and results-driven professional committed to excellent and positive change. Watts holds an executive master's in business administration from the Arthur Locke Jack Global School Business. The UNC didn't mention Watts' past political ties with the PNM, but this was acknowledged yesterday by various PNM executive members and other PNMites. Watts didn't respond to calls yesterday, but he was one of 3 people who was screened by the UNC for the seat last week. The UNC lost the seat to PNM's Cummings by about 1,900 votes in the 2020 election, UNC officials said. They added that the UNC has been doing a lot of groundwork in the La Horquetta and Greenvale areas, PNM strongholds, since 2020, and this would have been the driving force which encouraged Watts to come across to UNC. They said a number of PNM activists have also pledged support to work with Watts in the UNC, and due to his popularity as former PNM chairman in the seat, there are high hopes that, apart from UNC's support in the Las Lomas, Brazil areas, he can make inroads into the La Horquetta areas and bring the seat home for UNC. The UNC is expected to resume public meetings next week, including in Moruga, Tableland, and Watts is expected to be among speakers on its platform. Last week, the UNC issued a statement saying the party's screening process had ended last Tuesday. However, yesterday's statement by Maghu quoted him saying, "As we approach these crucial general elections, the party continues its screening process and party mobilization. The UNC stands ready to save T&T from the decade of destruction under Keith Rowley, Stuart Young, and the PNM."